Hi Shelly, this is Blake over here at Cecil Atkinson Chevrolet. I was sending you a video of a few vehicle components that you had questions about. I know the side view mirrors were one of them. So just highlighting here on the door frame where your windows are, window controls. If you go a little bit farther up, that's going to be your side view mirrors, all four of these buttons. If I press the left side and then use the circular button, that's going to control my left side view mirror to move it around, up and down, side to side. So I highlight the left side and then I use the button, coordinate it up, down, side to side. And then if I want to move the right side, I press the right side, highlight it, and then now I can use that same button to move this one up and down using the circular button here in the top. And then in the middle, there's that button that has an arrow on it. That's going to be to fold them. So if I want to fold the side view mirrors, I press that button, they'll fold in both sides. I press the same button, they fold back out. The other question I know you had was about the seats, the memory seats. There's a few components to that as far as memory seats go. The memory seat settings are right down here. So again, on the door panel, I go farther down here. These buttons right here are going to be for your memory seats. The first one says set, then there's memory setting 1 and 2, and then this is your easy exit option. I'll explain each. So the first thing to know though when talking about these is those two settings, the 1 and 2, are key specific. So depending on which key you have in the vehicle, you'll have this one key fob or the other one, because you have two. Depending on which key fob you have, those settings will be different. So there's a 1 and 2 memory seat setting for key number 1, and then whatever other key you have, key number 2, that one's going to have its own 1 and 2 settings, and they will be different. So if you're switching keys back and forth, you may have to set you'll have to reset your memory seats to that other key, because it stays with the key. But if you're using the same key every time to start the vehicle, it'll never change. Whenever you're saving these memory seat settings, it's going to adjust your seat, as well as on your model, your Premier model, side view mirrors, the heads up display, which I can adjust right here. You can't see the heads up in this one because of the glass and the using the phone, but I can adjust my heads up display, pushing it up or down until it's in my line of sight, depending on where I have my seat set to. And then my steering wheel column on the side here, I can adjust it up and down, in and out. I can telescope it. And so all of those components saved your memory seat settings. So whenever I press my number 1, it's going to change my seat, it's going to change my side view mirrors, my heads up display, and my steering wheel to wherever I had it set before. So you want to set all of those things before saving a memory seat setting. But once I adjust my seat, I adjust my side view mirrors, I adjust my heads up display, and then I adjust my steering wheel to exactly where I want it to be, I'll come down here and I'll press the set button and whichever number I want to save it to at that time. So I'll press and hold the set and 1 until it beeps 3 times. Beeps 3 times, I let it go. Now memory seat setting 1 is there. Now I can also save a setting to memory seat setting 2. I'd change my seat, my heads up display, everything exactly where I want it. I'll press set and hold the number 2 until it beeps 3 times. Now that second one is saved. Every time I start the vehicle with my key fob, it's going to automatically go to memory seat setting 1. And then if I want to go to memory seat setting 2, I just press and hold the number 2 button until it stops moving, until it gets in the right position. So I'll press and hold it, not the set button, just the number, if I'm wanting to move my seat to that setting. So if I press and hold 2, it'll move everything to where number 2 is. If I want to go back to 1, I press and hold it to where number 1 is. But if it's your daily driver, if you're driving it the most, you want to save yours to memory seat setting 1. Whoever else is driving the vehicle can be memory seat setting 2. The easy exit option is if I press this, it's going to move the steering wheel up all the way, my seat all the way down and back. Just makes it easier to get in and out of the vehicle. But that's what that button is. If you prefer to have the easy exit option, you can press it and it will bring your seat all the way back and up. So anyway, I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any more questions about how to operate this stuff. I'm more than happy to go over it. And Let me know if you need anything. Thank you.